Hi guys, so I wanted to say something real quick. Just talk about it for a couple minutes with you guys. I don't know if this is going to be a 5-minute video or maybe a 10-minute, but I just wanted to quickly just talk about it. I wanted to say that life isn't certain. There is no certainty in life. God never said this is how life is going to be and you're going to like it. Or this is how life is going to be and you're going to hate it. Or that life is perfect, because it's not. About 5 years ago, I got very sick, and I didn't know it, because at the time, my doctors were treating a condition that I have that they were treating with medicine that they use to treat it usually. I can treat it to a certain extent. But now I'm able to go back to church and be there full time because I have found out what I have. I have a condition that affects 1 in a million people worldwide. And of course, I'm very shocked by it, but I'm also very accepting of it. And I think the only reason I am is because of my faith. I've had to keep strong in my faith when God wasn't necessarily a strongest point in my life, because I had so many other things to worry about going on. But the whole point of this video is to say that life isn't certain. You can be a EMT student like I was, and the next minute be in a wheelchair. You never know. But I know that God has a purpose for what is happening to me, and that there is a purpose for everything He does, no matter if it's good, bad, and just that there is someone who is greater that I'm supposed to serve. When I was 21, I'm 23 now, I decided to serve God and others. And that's what I held to for the past 2 years. Now, if we look at it, do we recognize the love we have for others and the love we have for other people? Probably not. Most of us could say, I do love God. I do love others. I'm one of those people that could say that, but do we really take the time to get to know a person by sitting down with a person, actually looking a person in the eyes and saying, how do you feel? And actually looking at God in a way that He's not a person. He's a physical being and person, and a real person inside each and every one of us, and also a real person to us. That's magical, when you can actually look at people in a way. Yeah, it's really weird, the journey that I went on for the last 5 years. Now knowing what I have is more important than anything, because I waited for 5 years to know that no, I wasn't crazy, that something was going on, and that I was very sick. I can appreciate it, because after 5 years of people being negative towards me, I can look at people in a different way now and see a different light in them. I think the light that God sees in them, rather than the light that other people don't see. If you have doubts that the Lord is near, please message me, talk to me. I will be happy to talk to you about it. I'm a very open person about my faith. Just keep me in your prayers, as I will you guys, and let us rejoice, because today is Sunday. Today is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Now, if you guys want to comment below with any questions or comments you have about this video, or even if it's just to say I'm praying for you, or I know that I'm praying for you guys too, or to say something encouraging, or just to ask me questions, or let me know video suggestions you guys have. I'm open to anything. Just no hate, because as I always say, spread love, not hate. And if there's one thing I can leave with you guys is that when you go out today, if you hear a siren or an ambulance bell go off, just do the sign of the cross. Just take a moment, take a breath, and say the sign of the cross to the people that are either in that ambulance, working in that ambulance, or are going to be traveling with that ambulance. Because every day, those people are being affected by hatred and violence and unspoken things that can't even be spoken of because they're so verbally and physically exhausting to talk about. And if you can, just know that God is with you always and forever. And as I heard it when LA Youth Day a long time ago, never alone, forever accepted. Never alone, forever accepted.